Alright, let's do a quick again, what I got here. So, it's again a very fantastic translation. We got normal twice, because why wouldn't we? True, why they translated that as normal twice though. They seem to have a different text. Oh, it's the same text. Ah. You know what? Let's go desperate and just die. I know first run. I'm not sure if there are any tricks or meta progressions, but hey, whatever. But anyways, this game is called Tales of Justice. It's an academy-style game, so you are at an academy at least, and you can learn various things, get stronger and whatnot. I have seen this game is on mixed right now, because a few people are unhappy with it. Everything's only out to you too. Thanks, Craps. Very kind of you. How do you like Grim Dawn so far? Difficulty and classes, new levels and whatever. Uh, anyways, this game is mixed because a few people thought it would be. Basically, it has different playthroughs, different endings, and so on and so forth, right? But a few people thought it is too samey, and thus it would be worse in general. Oh, did I do something wrong? I don't know. No, it didn't. Uh. Should I win it? Oh, he did! Nice! Did the 100! Anyways. The map is big but a bit empty. I mean, it's empty at the first third, but then I think it becomes more full. I don't like the one-track mechanics and the Thunder mechanics at all. It's, for me, no longer the Grim Dawn that I played, you know, an old school RPG, where you get better stats, better gear, and then keep bullying them. I don't want to play Assault-like whatever, not a big fan of that. But it's a decision, I guess. Sure. Anyways, let's check it out. If my name is Given. No. How can I change that? Ah, here. Family name. Xianxia. Given name John. Yeah, John Xianxia. Oh no. How about we are John main character? We can't. John MC. Chat? Yeah, I think it's bullshit. Bing chilling. Oh, that was very good. But then it would be like this, right? Because they go with family name first. That's possible. Or one other. Chilling. Mr. Chilling. Bing Chilling. Yeah, could work. Oh, like I said, I mean, I still like what they did most of the time, but I'm just not a fan of the one-shot mechanics and the thunder bullshittery. It's too much Souls-like BS, and even though I do like Souls-like games, right? This is just not a Souls-like game, so I'm actually quite unhappy in the direction the game developed. So it's no longer Grim Dawn for me, it's, I don't know, PoE 3, whatever. And I'm not happy about that. But hey. Pick up in comfort. The trade wars. Silk dealer. Hmm. I just go being an official, I guess. Singular? Really? Okay, fine. Our stats is quite a bit lower than the other options. We got 6 more achievement points. I'm not sure if that's worth it or not, but we'll see. The kid in the lodge? You mean the kids that you rescued? Basically, there are a few kids that were unhappy, whatever, because they were missing their childhood friends or brothers or whatnot. And then if you just continue the game a bit longer, you rescue the other kids. Or at least I could rescue them. And then they were all, yeah, that's nice, cool. What's secondly, does your shaped your eye for detail? Or martial plus 3? Or martial plus 2, this is clearly wrong, weaker somehow? So why would it take something weaker? Literally plus 3 instead of plus 2. Market Formula or martial plus 2 again? A bit weird. Power, grid, and arms. Power and arms, okay. Kinda sounds like we should just take all of these, because they level up all the points, you know. Up to 13 and everything. Or 16 and everything even, not 13 and everything. We go with that. Then we're not just... What was it? 13 everything, right? Then we got higher than 13 everything. We got 6, 15, 14, 13, and so on and so forth. That's probably the best one. We just take that, I guess. So we got an eye for detail. We got stolen melodies. And we got material sense. You up on Jingle Tales. 20 stall stories stayed with you the most. Well, one you say, but you got 3 actually. Okay, those are only for the secondary ones, right? Let's just see. This is 15. 15. 15. 15. It's all 15. Do you want to specialize on something? On any of those? So on Wit, Spirit, Grace, Whaler, Insight, and Lore? Or do we just want to get the most points available? Hey Ashura, nice to see ya. I mean, again, it's the same amount of points, so if we don't want us... We could split it, or we could go for one amount specifically, right? Like, if we go like this, we got 16, 13, 18 here. 20 in Grace. Could go up to 22 in Grace, in fact. We could go even higher. We could go up to 24 in Grace. If you wanted to, but then our lore really sucks. But you know what? Why the fuck not? Assets are still decent at least, besides lore, I guess. But Grace, it's really high. Xia accepting this day. That's right, Ashura, that's right. At 8, at AS said your fate was set. You looked the sign, so I hint too. Okay, they're all locked, but we got 20 points in general. Start some coins, start with 3 tea cakes to restore action points. Not the best one here, well, definitely with 4 points, right? We gain more points in scholarly stuff and martial, which I assume is probably worth it. Oh, actually, hold on. I thought they cost us points, and I'm pretty sure they should cost us points. But that's how it works. It's the amount of selections we do take, which means you can basically take everything. I don't think this is how it should be. Both, Ashura. The game is on full release, but I just bought, or rather installed the demo for it. The full game currently costs like $10. That's not too much either. But it got a full release, but I just decided to take the demo since, again, I wasn't too sure, you know? Provoker? I had only 1 point though, who cares? Just take everything. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be like that. I'm pretty sure that the number here would mean taking initiative will cost 4 points, something like that, you know? But, you know. Cannot be negative. What do you mean negative? Can you even start the game then? That's bad. You can plus only. Yeah, it's nice, but you don't count it correctly. Maybe it does count the points, right? We would be at 6, 10, 14, 18. I think the game can't even be started like that. It's broken. Yeah, I can't. No, not 0. It needs to be 20. I think. Oh, we can actually apparently do 0 points. So we can do 0 points, but we cannot do any other point. Maybe later if we do a new game plus and we can select more than 20 points, then it would work. Oh, you mean that one here? Oh! Now the issue was, when we were here, right? You could take as many as you wanted to, for some reason. That is what confused me. And see, that's the thing. 7.5, it says, right? But it would still work. So something is very weird. Very weird. There, see? Anyways, I guess Deb hates the sword. So, Deb, do you want to see sword, saber, spear, or bow? Get your points? Ah, you're right, it's a +4. Ah, I see. That did indeed confuse me. Then why was the other stuff okay? Oh, they're always +4. Oh, I see. Whoops. To be fair, that might still be good. We got. Ah, yeah, that's what we got the 16 points from. Ah, I see. Just do that and that. Oh. And just like of counter, I guess. There we go. So, I mean, we get more points, I think, if we restart after in a new game plus, so we can get more powerful skills, you know. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Our family traded silk and cloth for generations with a steady stream of merchants at your door. You learned silk patterns early, your eyes grew keen. From a young age, you went with your elders to buy cloth, learning to tell good from bad. During banquets, musicians performed and you quickly picked up a few skills of your own. Calm and shaken, unfazed by chaos. Whatever. Even 10,000 troops couldn't shake your composure. Clear-eyed and radiant, your presence shines. Wherever you go, all eyes are drawn to you. I guess it's got our 24 grace. Hard outside, kind within. You meet all with a smile. Your grilling skill often earns extra food. Calm and steady, you fish with ease. A master negotiator, you always strike a good deal. Your lightning skills are superb, moving like the wind. Easy in talk and graceful in bearing, you quickly win companions over. You read everything. You quote well and act with measure. You never showed off, but daily training forged a solid foundation. Before you move, your presence already overwhelms. Of all weapons, the bow suits you best. Xianxia is not far, the road only lies beneath your feet. Your own legend begins here. That was good. Well, the sound is good for me too. Didn't hear any audio? There was audio, but just not very loud. No, there was sound, but it wasn't very loud. It was like 20% only. For whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe need to add some more to it. Yeah, I'm doing enough, 100%. It's now like half to a third of how loud I talk. Neat. Ladies and gents, we're all going to have gathered here. Glory brought you our little cave fang tea house. Actually, can we auto that? I'm not sure if you auto that, I can't read it anymore, right? It will be too quick then, I assume. Can you hear the sound now, probably? Right. So, what I was saying. I want to tell this damn story, bro, I swear to God. "30 years ago, some big-ass battle. Lauter, schnell. Fuck you, then just make auto and read it yourself. Might try. xianxia method. That's just a lazy name, man. The section is called that way, the leader's called that way. A Buddhist thing, you think? Yeah, it should be, right? But maybe it was out of the Buddhist control. Or they said no to Stuart Zoo from the Imperial Court. Got him to get bent? Yeah, what happened next here? Alright, so all the evil masters, or Matamata sects appeared. Wanted to take their cultivation manuals. That is some big battle there, huh? Some Tai Chi moves too, returning the moves. And he killed many people of the attackers. Even being out of breath. No, you fucker! He stopped explaining it! And the next part is tomorrow. That asshole! What a cliffhanger! All it does is chilling young master. Apparently we too are in Kaifeng. Should be an old capital of, well, whatever fantasy China it is. Still. Is it true what he said? Is it? Don't make me beat you up. Never truly lost, you say? 90 days. Storyteller? I can't understand him, that's weird. Was this a dream? Of the past or a general dream? That's how this is chilling Bing. It should have been chilling John, to be honest. Other. You know the book shop? Sure. But then again, coins. Nice. These are our stats. 14 out of 150. I think later on I saw it goes up to 500 at the latest, at the least. Kaifeng tells setup. Let's see, accepted, not accepted, completed. Honlo Street, whatever. Fuck is this? It's xianxia apparently. I just went, but he's an extra. Many things to do here. You got some action points, you got a certain amount of mood, some coins, you got a time, a year, I got a calendar too. Study training is in pro, there's no con here apparently. And I can't go any further. Okay. What is... let's do a quick save, just in case. What is the setup? Oh my. I'm sure if it's a click or not, but there's tons of shit. Don't know anything yet, or we can't do anything yet. Whatever, we'll see. So we need to go to Kaifeng anyways, right? What about travel? We could go somewhere else. This looks to be all of China, but pretty small. Hanlu. Again, maybe... How's it working? I can't click on any of that, so I guess we need to go there? That's the guy we got in our list here. True Air got some sign here, maybe a merchant or so. I don't have anything. What about the Fanlu worker? Not either. The blacksmith. Also have anything to do just yet. I have no idea what either of these means. But she tells about the bookstore. At least looks like book here, so let's go enter there. Oh, he's still not allowed to do anything. They're all setting up, including him. What if we get some general training there? Yeah, boy! Shonen! That's military martial arts. To become unrivaled. Because Rex are signing? Oh, I actually saw that Wincy Jr. and not just them, but 2 or 3 more might all come from Real to Arsenal. Bet it. Okay, you could use stuff like this to consume upgrades, I assume. I just read about Wincy, someone for 30-40 million, and someone that is a prospect. Right, so no more energy. One step skill first. Sure. Like that. Step 2. Resets, you say. So there's a thing like a ton of more points here. Attunant. Is it good, Finboy, or bad? So your border poise can be broken, you do more damage and whatever not. You get staggered by that. Bob is shot. Secret art. You learned Storm Rain. On the X form. Any point. We got some special gouge. We need to fill up, and when it's full, we can use the EX form. By 15 there, which means you give me 15 again. Just do it often enough until the form is full, then we can use the EX skill. Yeah, let me do that. I understand. You're in the flow state. And some cultivation method. Nice. The month's end, we get a proper test. see about that. Weapon is blacksmith and on to 4th VC. VC. Enter the bookshop. Okay, correlation method. You get via status. Okay, none about that. We shall see, right? Oh man, what's this? You all C minus. Any martial attribute is 70. You can do it with training in here. Long paced. XP and speed for a certain amount of time. So apparently we learned a new skill, right? Somehow, somewhere. Yeah. Level 2 attack. And you use 2 out of 4, so how does it work? How can I actually use it? Must fight? Probably. You could train in martial once. What's this first? Kai Feng? We told to go to the bookshop, right? So let's just go there. Spear? I don't think you should do that. I think you should concentrate on one kind of weapon. Master Lu, a painting from calligraphy. Chilling Madam. So I guess she's happy. Retro studies. Oh no. We'll get tested by her too. Got one achievement though. Dominant turns. Well, it's dominant turns, right? Very understandable. Next we got a test in literature. Any literally is 30. And our grade is already 24, right? So if we just go for that, it shouldn't be too difficult. Then, what about you, buddy? Nothing. The worker? Nothing. Blacksmith? Okay, we got 5,500. What can we get? Max HP. Attack plus 2. 12? Speed and defense. Where's our equipment stuff? How many of these can we even have? How can I see this? Okay, equipment. We got what? Sub. Okay, we can have 2 exercise, I assume, right? I guess we can have 2. Oh, I thought it was weapons. So again, Deb, we could get a spear, right? But I assume we need to concentrate, at least at the start, on something that we can use. We're good at, right? And apparently, looking at these weapons here, what we could buy is worse than what we already have. Good question, actually, what do we have? We got this here. Attack 6, speed 10, attack 14. Actually, sneak attack higher with 18. I guess it's stats that give us 10 dust over. Oh, yeah, but backup. We can't use it as backup. There's a sub stuff, but we can't get any sub so far. Our main weapon is a spear, and we cannot switch it out. Not a thing. See this one here. We could have a sub weapon, but only one main weapon, and the main weapon is currently the spear, the bow. And in fact, attack 6. Come on. Yeah, can we give it at a sub? Buy it twice? No, see, I can't put it even on the sub. Just plain not allowed. But there's no backup spear. We need to get some kind of backup weapon. But we can have 2 of these. Let's just get, I guess, 1 speed, 1 attack sounds good, huh? We had something here already. Oh well. Step, turn, go for menu. He would never. But we've got some time. We would need to get to 30 in Scully's GTs, right? Excellent. I guess we got lucky with that. But this is Whaler, Spirit, and Wit, right? So Wit, Spirit, and Whaler here, which is not anything useful. Low inside. 30. 1 more. There we go. Above 30. That's all we needed, right? Quest says any literary above 30. This is above 30, so it's already done. Then Marshall needs to be much higher though. It needs to be 70. Oh, I guess. That could take a while. But they always were stupid. Yuchi. Who has Yuchi? Second Yuchi. Family with close generation with us. We go to Xishan, a town close to us, just 1 hour away on the horse. Is that our friend? Wanted thief. I guess we go after the wanted thief. I guess we together can do it. Leave it to me. Put spirit power for that. Okay, it looks pretty cool. Let's find the thief. And the noodle stall, obviously. Middle age, not tall. Guard the corner of his mouth. Apparently he's right here. One pioneer, and let's make a scene. my silver back. I will ask card. We take the thief apparently with that. Right, we take the thief. How do we know he's the thief? Well, he's wearing this getup here. We can understand. Alright. Well, not much we can do here, right? We just need to check the skill that we have, which is right now not very much. In fact, we got tons of HP. Oh, we count automatically. That's right. We took it as a skill, right? I only lost like a bit. And we got our EX ready. That still wasn't much though. He lost like 20% maybe? I think we're dying here right now. Can we get some help? To that bow is shit. Yeah, we are super dying here. At least I can blame this all on Deb. And say that bow is shit and it's all his fault. Ooh. And we do decent damage actually, but it's just not enough because it's too much overall, you know. And now we die. Game over. No, not yet. Oh, actually, action delay. Will this be enough? Well, it is enough for one more attack. And now we die. At half point. Game over. That was quick. Well, I probably should do it in the second round first. What about hard then? Alright. John? Chilling. Look, this is all Deb's fault. So we do it the same thing again. What was it? Raise. 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 And then I think we could literally take everything from here. Could be? Maybe. The -4 you say, ah. I can take anyone of here actually. Why could we take stuff from there earlier? And now we had -1, right? Let's try again on hard. Let's see how it does. Skip. I kind of would love to skip that part because we already know what's going to happen here, right? We know the tutorial. But hey. Shut up. Let me do my shit. Let's see if we can defeat him on hard. Or if we go hard down again. Right, victory. Poor man's Aubameyang. The poor Ronaldo was still poor. Damn, Kino, you're harsh today. I'm joking. Are you though? Or are you telling unfiltered truth today? No, I thought it was very good. On the other hand, I'm German, you know, and you know about Germans and the understanding of humor, so take it with a grain of salt, I guess. Ten-minute bench. Whoa! You're really mean today. I was old. What do you mean? 37 isn't old, right? Right? Any money, actually? Actually, we do. Huh. Weird. Let's get an attack bonus, I guess. Get to our 30 in grace. There we go. Let's go and train as much as we can. It's anything for me. Man, I'm 41, you know? I'm really old. At least I feel really old. But I got the water of life to make me feel young again. AKA whiskey. Leave it to me, we can do it. Although I'll be only on the hard now, right? Right? King Kasu. You take inspiration? Hey, you take that back! I would never take inspiration from Neuer. I hate Neuer. He's a piece of shit. Oh look, this guy now got like 200 less points of HP already. And I assume he's also much less stronger in attacking. Oh yeah, that's a small difference. A small difference. Holy shit, what a difference this makes. I guess, Finboy, I need to visit England next year and beat you up or something like that. He should be finished, a piece of shit, man. If he would be finished, it would be amazing, because he was one of the issues this year. He wasn't as good as he was like 10 years ago, you know? Yes, Ashura. I'm going to beat Finboy up, film it and send it to you for the low price of 50,000 euros. Close. But look, you now play on hard, right? And look how easy this is. It's not even in any danger that we would lose. We are Sonadia. Brew. People are so crazy. Plus, I would be interested in visiting England in general, but mostly for beer and whiskey. So it's on my list there. Nice. Okay, do we subdue the thief? He goes into a jail. Quite masterful. We get the echo drop. And we go home. Whiskey tour? Or would you take part in it, Finboy? I mean, I would assume that you know the whiskey tour better than me, you know? We need 1260 power. Then we get to the next level. Ah. Well, I would be ready for that, you know? I would love to visit England for like 2 or 3 weeks. Check out the whiskey and so and other stuff like that. It could be a ton of fun, you know? More EX dodge gained. Well, I don't know where I will go on vacation next year, right? I was thinking of maybe going to Crete again, because I really love going to Crete. I love the food, I love the feeling there, that even though it's warm or it's got some kind of winter, it's not that warm, you know? I love that. It's really cool, I think. But going to visit England for some whiskey tours, or maybe Scotland too, right? That's definitely on my list, so I wouldn't mind. If there's some cool tour that you maybe know about, feel free to tell me. I would love to visit in there too. Or add to it, whatever. Click, 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 click. A beat. Can we get to 70? Well, maybe. Anything else that's still open here? Nothing new at least. Let's sell the HP charm. I mean, you know what I would really love to do? As an idea, right? It's like, let's say, 1 week in England, travel just around in a certain area, nothing too big, but just a certain area, right? And visit like 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 castles, something like that. Going to pubs, you know, and maybe visit a town or 2, something like that. And then going to Scotland, visiting 1 to 3 different whiskey tours. And then hopefully waking up again. Something like that. That sounds quite nice to me, you know? I mean, they don't need to be close to each other. You could switch them around. Like, you go to the distillery on one day, then the castle the next day. Which is probably helpful, because then at least you can recover, you know? Huh? Where's my... Oh, we didn't rest, right? Whoops. Brother chilling John, that's the other guy again. Urgent. What's going on? The blacksmith shop dead at home? Interesting. You can see the file. The waxen pale, no wound from blade or sword. Except... Someone carved a kind of fortune in his bag. That's weird. I bet we are here to support him, because he... He took his... the token. You know what? As you command, let's go! So, like I said, I don't expect it to be here every day, right? But something like, you visit a distillery on one day, then maybe have a day break and just check out a town and drink a bit in the pubs, right? Then you go maybe to a fortress or a castle. Then again, you take it easy, go drink in another pub or in the same pub maybe. Or I don't know, visit the town, whatever, right? And then you go and visit the distillery, the next one, and so on and so forth. That would be quite cool, I think. I would love to do something like that, you know? Who's there? Inner Court Yilu. Oh, something is very wrong. We have 15 grace, so we can do this. So let's step in and ease the tension. What are you talking about? Edinburgh? I mean, like I said, right? You don't need to do everything at the same day. You can just go, let's say, to Edinburgh, right? And let's say you visit the town and in the pub at the evening. The next day you go to the whiskey distillery, and next day you go to the castle, and next day you go somewhere else. Something like that, you know? You don't need to do everything at the same time. Sometimes just doing nothing and just chilling is nice too. But just chilling, don't get rushed, and doing it over 1, 2, or 3 weeks is pretty cool, I think. And in case, Finbo, you'd interested in that? I would bump it higher on my list of vacation plans. Some valor for that? A girl? The distant niece. Actually from Cave Fang? Doesn't look like she's involved with it. Oh, but nobody knows about her. Interesting. So he might be insecure. Still, that is suspicious, right? Yeah, let's just go inside, discuss it in a... not in the public, right? Affinity +3 with that guy. In fact, we didn't give any affinity with our friend here, it's a bit weird. I kinda missed what we said earlier, apparently. Is that who we are? Ah, how to address us. Just a lowly constable. More affinity with her and some more grace. I mean, that was right, right? Our grace is very good already. These are combat attributes. Can we see the others point somewhere? After all, it's again just combat, right? Characters? Oh, it's again combat only. Ah, who cares? You know we are above 30. Okay, scan the room. Inspect the water vat for that one here, right? Full of clear water. For years of use have left slightly worn. But it is of white around the rim. Lime. Lime in a water vat. Spider-Man will throw was his head into the water. Oh! There also appeared to be no external wounds, just like the blacksmith himself. Drifting the lake. Vinegar can help with that, okay. Okay, the anvil on the floor apparently. Some more bit. Those all look quite new. Table and chairs. A cup of wine. And a single cup on it, so as if you would have drunk alone, right? Nothing's off though, that's right. What should we question here? The wine set? The wine pot's position? Maybe that one. But the presence of the wine pot is odd. If he is drinking alone, you put his left or right. The spout should have angled off to one side. That's true. Pointing to him, that's weird. Someone was pouring wine for him. That's right, like someone held it here, poured the wine from him. There's some affinity here. I wouldn't say though that someone was definitely here at the time. Maybe he held it wrong. Or in a weird way, right? Inside too? Apparently it's not his own wine pot and cup. He's a pretty rough country blacksmith, but this is kinda refined wineware. It's from Fan Lu and Kai Fang. And all of that together is a bit suspicious, isn't it? His Holiness the Master, truly superior than any of us. The ordinary all for the plan was flawless, yet he still has left one extra hand in play. Oh, who said that? The Buddha Shakyamuni fades. So are you Buddha guys of the Maitreya we had earlier? Or maybe some Japanese guys, because that sounds very Japanese. Lash out, we kick through the window and we can rush away. I guess you block them or something like that. There's several of these men around the building already. They fight. And they're out of battle, basically. Ooh. Break the deadlock. Ah, that's kinda bad. They all got a decent amount of experience. Cultists are the same characters, I think. So I assume the idea is that we kill more of these cultists first, then maybe we two together are enough to defeat the big guy here. Actually, Lei is very useful. He's also... That doesn't look too good, you know. Manipulations? Yeah. Anyway, Finboy, please find out where, like, in 2 weeks you can get to around 3 whiskey distilleries and other historical, geographical town locations are interesting. Thanks. Well, I don't need that. Oh, 20 damage. Okay, you ready? Yeah, I think you can, Finboy. But should you do this? I assume you'd be super drunk. And you know, to be fair, it would be kinda hilarious to do that, Finboy. It would be kinda really hilarious to do that. But I'm not sure if you should do this, you know? Like, if you visit 3 whiskey distilleries at one day, you're probably not going to wake up on the second day. Just saying. Oh, the damage is not good. Oh. You're dead, right? Eee. Ah. I am worried. If nobody dies this turn, it might be possible. Ooh. Oh man, I love whiskey tasting. What do you mean Japanese whiskey tasting? Is it a tasting in Japan itself? Or just in England? But there's something like a Japanese whiskey tasting. For real, for real. Imports, okay, I understand. Yeah, I got a few good Japanese whiskies too. I got one that wasn't so good, Sakayama, something like that. And I got one that is a bit mild, but still very good, called Hatosaki. It's a small batch, it wasn't too expensive. I think around 40 to 50 euros, something like that. And this one is pretty well. I like it quite a lot. But the other one, that wasn't mine. But the Hatosaki is quite nice. No! I mean, we could not have done anything here. I don't see it. I guess we should play a normal then. Well done. I mean, again, what could we have done differently? Nothing. I guess being lucky. But if we would have just would have held out for one more turn, I think we could have defeated him. But we didn't, so we died. Bad. I mean, there are kind of different whiskies, right? There can be right in many different options. I know quite a few ones that are very good if you like sweet ones, if you like fruity ones, if you like smoky ones, if you like salty ones, if you like strong ones, or mild ones by now. I got quite the selection by now. Yeah, Finboy, I've definitely be interested in that. If you're willing to, also. And like I said, like in maybe 2 or 3 weeks, something like, I don't know, right, maybe 3, 4, 5 distilleries. And I guess we could do more, sure. But should we, do we, you know, I think visiting art distillery already leaves you quite knackered. I mean, right now, right, fight earlier, if we had to use the potion we got earlier, we might have won this fight actually. I guess it wouldn't be impossible to do hard. We had this one here, right? The long paste. But this sounded also awfully lucky. But even then it would be difficult and very close to by not winning anything, right? I guess just doing this difficulty for now and getting more points and then trying it again is a better chance. I just like to remind how much damage we took, like, it was between 10 to 26, something like that per hit. And we got around, enemies with around 380 hit points on the second hardest difficulty. Right, all of that again. Get the grace up. Oh, excuse me. Could be enough. I think we got enough grace from from the other quests. Let us go to here, here, here. Let us fight. Get experience, get power. I think we need 60 power to get a level up for our other skill. We're doing actually quite well. Let's skip all of that again. This time you won't use that. Oh, look at this. 100 less HP again. Like half the damage again. Like we took like 20 damage to him in the first try. And like 12 to 13 in the second one. Now it's down to 5 and 6. Barely even hits us. Have we done that? Let's give it again and keep fighting for, well, the good fight, I guess. Quite masterful you were, my friend. Another echo drop. That indeed is quite nice. Training. Better at fighting. And the weight to 70 looks to be quite okay. Click the other options again. And then there's the fight from earlier. That should be easy enough. And just in case, let's use one of those. Yeah, this is so much easier, it takes so much damage, it's insane. And I just get very good enough points. You just can murder them. Enough achievement points it is. So just start on stronger and then it should be easy enough. pretty sure our initiative is also quite a bit quicker than before. Yeah, see, I mean, the difference is quite enormous, in fact. Nice, great victory this time. Nice amount to our combat stats. Bam, bam. I think I'll still have a tears for the air and catching the battle like thunder. What? The spear strike resurrects that man back in 2 full steps. Take one shine, again it's you. I think he's super duper good with this spear. This fish. Do not chase the corner first, we can't pursue him. Ah, this Uncle Shay, so she knows him. Ah yeah, the Academy. That name drop here. We already have we fought well together apparently. And now the other two's return. And oops. From the Yao girl. Hold on. Yao girl? Does that mean that she's a demon? The Kaifeng Martial Hall. That's right. The thing about my bank, yeah, that's his name. The rascal Wangja. Or Wangji? Something like that. Greet him plenty. How rude! What's this academy? The Justice Academy in Mount Fuji. Name drop again. Sure, let's join. Bring up the storyteller. Yeah, let's tell about that. Round in crushing the Maitreya took place around Mount Viji. Viji? And there are scholars and martial artists. Nice. And law students. I believe will also join, yes? The EU. Well, actually so far it sounds to be quite interesting. Now I know people should chat about the game because it's too samey in the new game plots, but to be honest, it's a cultivation game. You're supposed to grind, right? And it's decent. I think it wasn't expensive. In fact, let me check. The game costs €9 right now. Well, 9.56, so basically 10 euros. But to be factually honest, I think it's a pretty cool price, and I'm having fun playing it. And even if it becomes samey or whatnot, I think it's still very much fine to spend 10 euros on that. In fact, I just now purchased it. But I think it's fun enough. Love to play it. Please, more of that. Anyways, let's continue. The little girl, brother chilling. Do you have the saying, or is she in love with us now? In the painted hall, a lamplight weaves 1,000 dreams. No, I didn't. We shall meet again. What she mean, chat? See you later, Yi Lu. What are you really after? Yeah, good question, bro. What are you really after? All these plates, anything unusual about them? No, apparently we didn't. Only the plates are in utter disorder. I mean, yes, true. But still, so they search for a plate, or what's the idea here? They look about the plates or something. I mean, possibly. Rarely did sabers, but luck. There are a few sabers. That's weird. Actually, is there a thing like straight sabers? I thought sabers are mostly curved, because the idea is you want to cut, not pierce with them. Is that actually a thing? Hold on, let me Google that. Straight sabers. Sabers feature a slightly curved or straight single-edged blade. What are straight sabers? So, I think yeah, that's the thing. I think sabers are single-edged, so only one side got a real edge, the other side doesn't. And a sword got both, I believe. Apparently they've also been called back swords or palashes. I think that's the thing there. Most important thing is the single-edged blade, not the dual-edged blade. Alright, I actually learned something new. I didn't know about that yet. Now I do. Good to know. My force by finesse. Very good with finesse. We got grace, right? Let's try with that. Even more grace and finesse. The plane crashes in the water with a clatter, especially water everywhere. One of them looks different. It's of tiny bubbles. A faint seam, apparently. And the blade spits open. An object in it. Very interesting. Can't open it. Not like that, at least. But he's going to study that, and I'm sure our friend will tell us about this too, right? And now we have to head back, and we're going to train some more. There's so many open points here, right? Interesting. These are our martial stats, our other stats. We're about 30 already, in fact 2 stats, so should be fine. But we get 70 to here. Let's just go to there. Anything else here? No. Nothing really. Well, we could get this here, so we have quicker XP gouge. Can we equip you? Not really. And actually, this guy here got a C, 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 and minus C. Decent at Scholarly. And in fact, 150 is quite a level compared to our stats, but he utterly sucks at martial. And in fact, our max are 100. I assume if we reach 100, we go to C then. Because the stats above 100 are at C instead of C+, and that should be it. Well, we need to go to 70, so we just go and, well, actually, talk to him first. Then we go and train with him. And hope we do reach 70 in some stat. In fact, power 60 would give us an up, we reached that, by quite a bit. And our cultivation, I believe. The one here, right? Actually, no. We need 9 more power. Which makes kinda sense, but I think we started with like 5 or 10 power. And so I assume we need a power up of that amount of points. So just some more and we should be good to go. Right, what else? Marshall Hall? Well, close, we just need some more power, right? We can probably do it. Do some training, hope we get to 70 first. Come on, give me one more power. Come on, game. We got it. We got it. Amazing, I assume. Yeah, see, it's apparently maxed out. And we got attack plus 8 to now also. We could need more of them, we don't have them sadly. But I'm gonna look at our quests. 70, we did that, I'm pretty sure. 30, we reached that. And Marshall Hall discuss it with you, our master. Just do that. Actually, we mastered it. We're going to go there, and we definitely should. We get special training! Oh no. Twice as hard. That's the amount of power here. I meant to say. This is bully, I think. It's now 20%. Oh no. We get a new skill candidate from here. Status, I guess. We need to set it up. Alright, let's take a quick look. I mean, it appears they're all set up, right? Equipped, 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 equipped. One cultivation method with it maxed out is also equipped, so I guess we already did all the points we could do. Then a little bit more. And to be honest, we are getting quite strong at martial arts, which is, I assume, good. Not sure if we should take a point here or there in this one too. I guess our friend Feng Yushi. At least he's joining that too. Are we getting trained now? The bookshop near Paolo Street. This way is a riddle. In a painted hall, Lambda Visa 1000 dreams. Painted hall could be a bustling place, like Panlow Street. We still don't know what else it means. And we got one achievement here. But can I see it somewhere? Huh? Go to the street first. Bookshop. I mean, I imagined that already, but it's not a bit too easy, you know? Splendid Tower. Or places to go scatter, like this one here? Honlu. Can't go there though, it's not allowed. Is it? Actually, we did all of that. The Honlu waiter. Ah! This is him. What's our friend though? You want to discuss with me? To learn without thought is to be lost. To think without learning is that folly? So to learn without thought is to be lost. To learn without thinking, you get lost, okay? But to think without learning about anything is... You know, it's just more like confusion, to be honest. Oh, I guess it was the other one. Above the yellow river lies among white clouds. One lonely fortress amid towering peaks. Who wrote it and what feeling does it carry? How should I know this? It's probably one of these Wang guys because there's two of them. G1. And apparently this time it was correct. And I guess earlier it was the other option, the third one, but I think the translation threw me off. The translation of the other option sounded better. What comes from books always feels shallow. To truly know a thing, you must practice it yourself. And it sounds a little bit like Herbert, right? How would he say it? The wisdom of life needs to be experienced, not learned, or something like that. Try in person. Not an easy one again, right? Just the first one was a bit weird. There are the same people. Basically, he wants to write on the people that he's governing. Maybe some nice text here. You guys for real. Collectibles. Poetry. But what can we do with that? Can we sell it? Can we use it? What do you mean update the quest? You already knew where to go, right? Well, we are already easy on 70, right? So let's go train our scholarly things a little bit. See if we can get a few higher stats. Right, so basically we got nearly 20 here, 50 here, which is much higher than 30 obviously. You are still 79 only, so this would come next again, I believe, or I should believe. And here, talk to the guy. And we get a drink. Da da da. I like the music. Waiting ting. Master Shao. Might be young Miss Sue. At least this very famous young lady. It also could be a bit scary. Oh, not so much. I know nothing at all. You know, the face normally looks smug, but right now it looks like, please don't hurt me. And there she is. He's doing accounts, so money. Money good. What do you want? Good to eat? That was great. There's some nice steaks today, but that's it. Didn't eat much more. Very sadly. But I'm prepared for Friday. Oh, I got chili ready. That'll be so good. She's the chief manager, really? I mean, she kind of looks a bit shy, I guess thanks to the arms that are in front of her and basically protecting her, right? Looks very shy and hidden. It's kind of weird that she's supposed to be the chief manager. affinity. Something special. What is it? In the kitchen? Good food? So the ice first. We do that. And we eat some. We have some rich scent of chicken broth. They're just our nose. And we see a thin bowl of soup before us. It's wontons. Plum blossom soup cakes. Oh man, that sounds great. We actually got some hearty plum wontons. You can actually pull that off because you're a good cook or know the recipe for it. My lord, I would love to taste that. And it's very good. Apparently her own cooking, and she's a tiny little bit shy about it. Beyond compare. More grace, more affinity, we're very good at that. So much grace. Eyes curved in a smile, the classical one. I don't know, do you know about much about that? Good question. Who are you? Well, we'll see about it later, apparently. Gain 6 lore permanently. Ching Chang Chong, yes. And what do you do? Let's get our stats up a little bit more, I guess. Already more than high enough, I believe, but still. We have to be like getting above 30, and now we got basically all but lore above 30 already. And all of them above 30. Amazing. Some more training, I guess. We got nearly all above 72, which is great. Another lung paste. And mom is also happy. Soul powder, probably. And we got the entrance exam for the Started Academy. We are confident. Very good with that. Fine, right? There would be the academy. I assume we can still go and upgrade our stats here a little bit. So why wouldn't we, right? Wait, if we wouldn't do that. Okay, do we get... We're missing a little bit on getting power to 100. Which I assume will push us to straight C, with a C minus. Okay, we go to Mount Fuji. Well, some stairs you usually go up, which up and a lot of stairs. Up the mountain. Oh, friend usually got a few issues because he's not very strong. Actually, he's very frail. Godforsaken hole, Yushi, please. Can't say that. Come on, bad. Pokemons aren't so bad, right? More lore. I think also our lowest stat actually, so that's quite nice. That's a combat though. Should be around 25 to 30 with lore, which was our lowest stat before that. Oh, there's our friend. Well, our compatriot more like Yeluo. Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, the listen matters, right? Even if you don't have that much power to you, we just go like half a step lower. And I mean it. Just like half a step lower, right? You can go a long time. There's a certain rhythm to it, and if you actually got the right rhythm for you, or rather yourself, you can go for a long time. It's still difficult, but if you do that enough and are actually at the right amount of speed, not too quick, but also not too slow, you arrive at the zone, even if you're very unfit. And it's not just too fast, it's also being too slow. It's in both ways. Half an hour. We never call for a rest. It's going fine. And reach the academy. Get them inside even. Nice. He's smiling even. Might be a nice guy in the end. Very rare, right? Looking forward to it. Basically, this guy, he's very talented, right? But he's still helping the inner core, which is basically some kind of inner police, let's say. And he's doing that because he wants to fix the issues that the inner court is facing. Oh, +7 agility. Who is your adopted father, though? That would be an interesting option in disguise, right? He does currently, this is how it sounds, right, hold a high affinity in inner court. He knows about the issues, but he's still doing it. You know what? Maybe Yulu is actually a nice guy. And we're here. I assume the letters here mean Justice Academy. And there are many candidates around us too. Some look rich, some look plain. Some stand in small groups, some stand alone. The examiner takes our names. He looks a bit old. Look, he got a small beard issues. He's like 25 at, excuse me, at least. He looks very young and Song of Chaos Perfect. Yeah, and want to say that he looks kind of smug, and this text is similar to that, but apparently he doesn't give a shit about it. There's him. There's Yilu, goes for Marshall, and I guess we go for Marshall too. I assume that. That snake? What are you talking about? Oh, is she a snake? I mean, that looks normal enough, but what do I know? From the design, it looks a bit like the southern poison stuff that's a theme. I actually got a snake here. That might be it. Ling Er. There are two snakes here. I only saw that one. I didn't see that one, yeah? Ling Er is Ling Er. I mean, that makes total sense. High office in God bless or goddess. Pinboy, you piece of shit. You can't do this to me. And I think Bai means white and Hei means black or something like that. And I guess Xiao... No, Xiao means just small, sweet, something like that. So like, little black, little white. Actually never learned Chinese, but I know. Not too much bullshit. Shut you fucker. You're the little junior, okay? It's all your fault, Finboy. You are little junior. It's all about you. You are it. I'm Yunling. And again he says, he's the son of Gaving's prefect, but that's all he's worth it. What you're doing? What about the elements? Wait, that guy tries to exhort her because he got scared from her snakes? What a freaking coward. What wasn't Tails? Snakes? Are you fucking retarded? Speak up for justice! Fidelity and valor. Yeah. The abacus sticks a bit too neatly. Oh, that's a nice. Actually, I've never heard that before, but I think that's a really nice saying, right? That your abacus clicks a bit too neatly, like you pretty bitch. If you are driving best precision, a vehicle prescription would cost more than a handful of tails, not 1,000. Add one more. Kowtow to me twice are the classical. Destroy your cultivation, destroy your arm, and whatever. That fucker. Perfect Sow is known for being clean-handed. It's some way so wasteful like you. Yeah, I kinda want to punch this guy. He's being a bitch. Can we just beat him up? I want to beat him up. Also, while I did buy the game, because it seems to be real fun, at least in 1 or 2 playthroughs, right? It's still a demo actually. And we are playing the demo for, let me see that. Refresh. We're playing the demo for over 2 hours, so this is a pretty good demo, I would say. So in case you're interested in Tales of Justice Academy, feel free to check out the demo, which is again free and goes for over 2 hours, which is very, very decent. Check it out. But I think I'm actually going to play it for a bit longer. It's fun. At least so far. And the translation is also pretty good. Which reminds me, I saw that for Path of Kung Fu, there came out a new DLC, which I actually bought. Or it was free, something like that. And when I opened it, it was like, hey, 99% of the game is now translated into English. And I was like, oh, that's great. And look at the menu, and one of the menus said retirement. Still. That's meant to be mean exit, so the translation is still shit, which is kind of fun if you're okay with that. But technically, Path of Kung Fu now got a full translation. And it's actually very decent in regards to translation, not translation, to cultivation in itself, like Tale of Immortal or Amazing Cultivation Simulator. So in case you're itching for that and you don't have the other two or already played them, feel free to try that one out. But let's continue a bit longer for this one here. Snake. So they go to us. A bell rings and the guy is down. Or something like that. What do you mean? What's going on? He's strong, but Black Shadow crashing down from overhead, which is him. They're clashing. Which? You fucker. Oh, the antidote, yeah. It'd be a shame if the antidote would cost 1000 taels, right? So yeah, Finboy, if you do like these games, or if you do like the ideas of doing not just some level up, but some proper cultivation, then there is like, very sadly, not that many games. This might be one of them. There is Tales of Immortal, there is Amazing Cultivation Simulator, and maybe 2-3 others that go a little bit at it, but not that many, so this might be an interesting take actually. She does it, 1000 taels. But I think she does it for free because she just wanted to teach him a lesson. And let's actually tell that the snakes are super duper amazing. We had 5 wit, but we didn't get something first, or maybe that option would have been better. What is that? A carapace has been skinned clean. Oh, so that fucker sent a pigeon to get us assassinated or so? You fucktard. That's money, yes. It takes us a certain amount of money. Actually, I read it enough that it's just associated tails with a certain amount of money. Or a certain amount of currency. But actually I think it's related to the weight of currency. And like a tail is like 250 or whatever. In fact, let me Google that. Tail money. A tael is a traditional East Asian currency of weight. It also serves as a currency of a student of currency mainly for silver. It's equal to roughly 37 grams of 1.3 ounces. So yeah, it's basically what I said. It's some kind of currency based on weight, but I have no idea how much 37 grams or 1.3 ounces really are, or how they feel like, or what that means for me, you know. But this is what they are supposed to be. I saw a second-hand Chinese phone, Xiaomi, could be. It cost 1,100 pounds. But, well, if it didn't cost you anything else, so if it's a real cost without a contract or so, I think it's actually a normal price nowadays. Anyways, like I said, this game so far is actually a ton of fun. Like, I remember a few years ago, like, or not just a few, like 10, 12 years ago, when an iPhone or a 1X phone already cost like 1,000 euros without a contract, so 1,100 bucks for, well, I guess it's like 1,300 bucks in euros instead of pounds, right? It's probably not even that much nowadays. But again, I mostly got my phones from work. So I don't really know how it did develop. Which? Oh, we know this guy. And the other guy, the Guardian. The Marshal Division. 2 rounds. Fight in pairs. With advantage are eliminated. And the end fate will call names. West Call will take the stage at once and spar. I'm done. Hey, let's speed them all up. I assume we can do it. $1,000! Oh fuck, we're so dead, man. Oh, we're so fucking dead. And to say consecutive battles? Oh my lord. Do we get our HP back? We better do, because if you get our HP back, it's fine, right? But if we don't, we are so freaking dead. It won't be funny. Hmm? 11 points, you say? Oh my god. Also having close. Get a interview item to get a bonus here. You get even more HP. Why do you have 10 times our HP, my lord? Oh my god. I'm scared. Very scared, to be fair. Do we have only 2 rounds, right? It says something about 2 rounds, I believe. Eh. Be enough, right? Bam. Final bout. Ah! 1,300. Little shit. But lost a third of his health already, and he's stunned at least a little bit. Yes. Can we do this, chat? I think we might be able to, but it's super close. Oh, that's the damage! I think it triple crit or something like that. Yeah, that wasn't like a triple crit. Something like this, right? And maybe thanks to that, they're both holding us in higher regard. Maybe in the second round. Sparring with him, but we're supposed to lose with him in any case, right? I go first and die. Break the stance in 5 moves. Exactly, Finboy. Completely correct. Ooh, that's not very good though. I think we lost. Didn't break his stance. Oh! No! We barely could. Holy shit, that was so close. I thought we lost. Do you think UEFA will break away from FIFA? Or... I mean... I don't really know. That's a fucking... disgustingly difficult question, right? But, on the other hand, that I even entertain that question, that I think about that question, and that I am not sure about that question, is telling in itself. So I can't really see it happening, not until quite a few things change, but if FIFA goes through with the current plans, if a team keeps being an asshole like that, it actually might happening. But as long as Infantino is not a complete infantile, he should be able to stop that from happening. In fact, I heard that, like, I think it was Belgium that said they are fine with their changes. The snakes are a weapon. Yeah, no, that could happen. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, right? But I would say it's very unlikely. But FIFA is overdoing it with the last World Cup already on various things. And then also about the monetary aspect that is now new, right? And if Infantino had any regards to acting properly, would just say, yeah, okay, we just skip that. Or we're not doing it right now. It would be okay. And that's it. But if he's not doing that, then UEFA might just say, yeah, fuck that. And honestly, if there would be a World Cup without UEFA in general, that would not be a proper World Cup. Even if whoever wins then, right? It would be like, yeah, you won, but you only played against 1/10 of the good team, so it would always be overshadowed, so they can't really do that. They need the UEFA. Alright, she's doing her snakes to play with that, right? Yeah, he has that, but again, if he does that with the idea of getting more money, the question is, will the African, South American and Asian confederacies see more money, more benefit, if A, he takes the money for himself, and B, UEFA is out and thus they are receiving less money in general? I wouldn't say so. So if UEFA goes out and they suddenly get, instead of, let's say, 1 billion money, right, only 100 million money, I assume they would no longer be a fan of the idea. Yeah, that's the thing, right? They couldn't give an instant bribe because there's no money. They don't have the UEFA money anymore. Put UEFA money away, and suddenly the FIFA money is much less. And he has to do hold for 5 moves, a bit easier. As long as he doesn't die in 5 moves, he's fine. But, Pinboy, where does the money of the initial investment come from? From the idea that there are the top teams playing with each other, right? If that would no longer be the case... Anyways, fighting, and I guess Kiryu will stay alive. And as thus, he will succeed. And people will all die. Well, not all of them. A few of them will, of course, succeed. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Imagine if Uber pulls out, and then the investment firms say, yeah, you know what, we expect like, I don't know, 10 billion, but now that you have pulled out, it's only like 100 million. We're not paying you that amount of money, and it's all crap. Even if they pump that money, it's not infinite. They still do expect returns, right? And if the returns are absolute shite, they won't do it. It's not infinite. And in fact, pumping money into it without thinking about it too much, it's what's happening already in Qatar and the Saudis. If they would pump the money into the World Cup without UEFA, I'm not sure they could keep the investment up for these leagues here. Yeah, well, going home with their cowards. Oh, so only 3 people passed, only us 3. It's really the elite of the elite where we are here. Yeah, the Trump thing though, I might imagine this could be a negative thing in a year or 2 already. Oh, they should do, because the Club World Cup is happening at similar times as the UEFA Cups, or when their team is supposed to have some free time to recover from that, right? And if you don't have that, it's an issue. That's why they're really not happy about that. But yeah, that's exactly what UFA's leverage is, right? If you overdo it, we fuck you up. That's basically what UEFA is saying. And it seems like they might just do say that, but they're really, really unhappy with the private equity bullshittery. Oh, nice. That's the headmaster. Looks very prim and proper. I mean, normally, right? You had certain fixed times, and the clubs could plan with it. Sure, there were a few weeks where they did not have to play, where the players were international teams, but it was mostly okay. If something would happen, they got some money for that, and maybe during their break time in big summer months, it would be a big ass tournament, but they would still have like a week, no, sorry, not just a week, a month or more to get back, right? But like this year, it changed all the plans. It changed all the dates. So this is really difficult for them to do. Because you might think, ha ha ha, it's just 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later. I'm not sure if you ever worked in a in a company with fixed dates, it's really fucking difficult to plan suddenly not just that team, but all the teams that interact with that team around that event. And maybe it won't work, because other teams don't have time. Maybe, in that case, the youth teams can't do that. And maybe then it's an issue with money, it's an issue with planning and whatever. In general, businesses and the teams that are working in the second and third leagues of every country are, even though we don't like to hear that, businesses. Teams or businesses hate things that are unusual because they cannot plan for that. Teams want to plan for everything. And if they can't do that, that's bad. Capital bad. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, fanboy, exactly. Guys. Where do we get some medication, cultivation team? We basically have to learn it to show that we are worthy. I'm just going to do that and that's all fine. All the talk is basically means exactly that. Hey, learn this shit. Yeah, that's just another thing though. People that are out of everything are out of everything in any case, right? Okay, buddy, you told me all of that, that's fine. Please let me learn. I want to do martial art, let us take it. Overseeing maintaining martial sects? This really is tons of fun, that's right. Trying around. Honestly, I just really want to see what else we can do here. Yeah, exactly. They had a players union. I heard about it for a long time. But often what they want just won't adhere to what is current reality, and also very often what cannot be reality. In fact, there were, I think, 2 or 3 recent-ish rulings in the courts that gave Fifth Pro more power, or what they want to happen, more power, you know. But I'm not sure they would ever work in a business environment, because in the end it's just a player plays for a team and he says he would play for them for like X years, and if he says, yeah, I want to change that, fuck you, he can do that now from latest rulings. Which is a bit... Okay, we got 6 facilities. Training, lecturing, the Pavilion, Liberty Tower, Herb, Garden, East Kitchen. And another Pavilion and the Food Residence. Training makes sense, martial classes, right? Lecture hall, potato tells about literature courses. Yeah, definitely more than just that. There's also things like people that got contracts, and there were rulings that said, yeah, contracts don't matter, you're free to do whatever you want. There were like 1 or 2, no, 4, 3, 5, 6 rulings about that in the last few years. And while I understand that, because you can't just bind a person like that, how are clubs supposed to plan with that, right? Oh, players are definitely overplayed at the very least in the English league. At the very least. Hey, that's an England thing, Kino, right? In Germany we got the National Cup. We got the Super Cup, which is basically one game, one shorter game, it is like 60 minutes only, between the league winner and the cup winner. And then of course the league. That's it. Boom. Not more. No, Finboy! I'm sorry to say that, Finboy, but you... No, actually I'm not. Finboy? You suck! You're bad! Curacao Cup? Loser Cup. Just don't tell me you love me and it's all okay. And also tell me about the tours I talked earlier about. I actually would be interested in that for real. For 1! Hold on. We got pumped. Isn't pumped usually a good thing though? Does it mean you lost to them 4-1? Nah, that can't be right. Also, isn't Bristol like not very good? But still first league? Where is it? Oh no, Dortmund lost 1-0 to Ceresa. Whatever that is. Ah, whatever. Ah, they're a lower level league team, okay. And you smashed them, which you should. For an event at the 10 hour you will be there. Okay. Train. We go back to the gates. No, we got smashed. What do you mean you got smashed? Finboy, it's a lower level team. Are you just bad? Finboy, I am disappointed. Man, a nice clear fruit wine is very good. I know a few. In fact, if you guys want to have a very good a wine, or snaps, I guess, try to search for nut schnapses from Tyrol. They're very good. You can't really go wrong with them. And they cost like 20-30 bucks at the most. I'm so sorry, Finboy. I'm really sorry. Ice wine? No. I don't think so. Let me just link a... Well, link a link, haha, to what I mean. Amazon... No, not Mangadex, what the fuck. Amazon... Not... Schnapps... high roll. Is that the right one? No, it's definitely not the right one. What was it? What is the right one here? Nussler. Yeah, that was the name to it. It was a good one, the good Tyrolean one that my parents showed me. That's it. The Unterturner. So, oh god, what a link. What a freaking link. I need to reuse that. One moment. That worked. So if you or your parents like schnapps like that, right? Try those here. Those are very, and I mean very good. The price is okay. At least in Germany, I'm not sure how the price in England is. And it's just really good. What person do I want to be? What John Chilling wants to be, at least. We're checking so much he can't even talk anymore. And we got a party, thanks to the other guys. There's about information. We have done all the other quests. What will it work? So we have this one formation which you can use, but apparently not the others. Ah, what for use? Okay. However that works, I have no idea. Anyways, I would really recommend you guys for like alcohol to check out that link and get that stuff. Because right now I'm just going to save, and you know what? I think I will actually keep playing that game, either on my own or next Wednesday. We have to see. Since there's still the other game that we're playing right now, namely Shin Megami Tensei. We'll probably continue playing this game on next Wednesday and using Shin Megami Tensei as a filler until then. So, besides that, I hope you had fun. I hope you discussed football enough, because I'm going to quit here right now, and tomorrow we're going to play more Shin Megami Tensei, which I named At Least the Desert is Purple Now, which makes total sense to me. And with that, hope you had fun. Good night, sleep well, and maybe see you tomorrow or today. Bye bye.